I never can. These things never fit in my hands, but we've had the meat out for about 30 minutes to get to room temperature. You see we got smoke in the smoker. It's right at 220 degrees. We're going to put these in here to get started. Sure, it doesn't smoke. Look at that. Okay. And I have this temperature probe that's digital. That way I can know exactly what the internal temperature is. Now, all you gotta do, get that bad boy to 190 degrees, add some wood chips to it, and look at that. Isn't that a beautiful sight? And we can actually look. This is the thing I love about this smoker. You know, I know it's cool when you see that guy roll up. I know it's cool when you see that guy roll up with that big charcoal grill, smoke billowing and everything else. That's incredible. And hats off to those guys, man, because they really know what they're doing. But the night before a game, the night before we have the tailgate against the Washington Redskins, I'll put in about 10 of these in here. I'll have this thing running, smoking away, and I'll be over at the hotel greeting the Dallas Cowboys when they come to town. And come the morning of the game, I'm going to have this already all pulled, ready to go, and it's kind of hands-free. You see that smoke, don't you? And you can see those pork shoulders in there just slowly melting away that fat and that gristle, turning into golden deliciousness. We're going to be checking on this during the day. And I'm going to change some of you people's minds about propane smokers. See you guys. Well, it's pouring down rain outside, but nothing, not sleet, snow, or freezing rain will stop this man from getting his barbecue on. All right, so we're about 10 hours in right now, and we're currently at an internal temperature of 174 degrees. Let's take a quick peek here. Now again, quick peek. We just got to get to 190. We've been smoking and everything else. We've been adding some wood chips and stuff. Let's check the fire down here. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're still smoking. We're still smoking real good in here. Oh yeah. Now, of course, it's been raining a little bit here, but that's where we put this canopy up here, so that way we're not getting wet. But let's take a quick peek. Oh, look at, ooh, Nelly, look at that. Look at that. They're getting close. So maybe about 2 more hours, maybe 3 at the most. It's just that once you get to that 170 degrees, actually about 155, it takes a long time for that temperature to go up. But that's okay, because what's happening right now is that fat and all of those muscles and things like that that are really tough and all that are literally dissolving and they're melting. And as it melts, that juice and stuff is infusing inside of the meat. And you know, as much as we want to try and stay away from fat, unless you're on a keto diet like me, you have to have fat for flavor. It's just the way it is. So this is going to be ready. Oh my goodness, this is really going to be ready in a couple hours. I'm going to make some barbecue sauce, which is basically, it's real simple. You can go ahead and buy, you know, some barbecue sauce and stuff, but I make my own. Basically, it's Worcestershire sauce, it's ketchup, it's brown sugar, a little bit of hot sauce. I put some chipotle chili powder in there, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little Karo syrup into that. Sometimes I put a little honey, sometimes I even put a little rum. But you can kind of experiment with those combinations. Oh, and vinegar, balsamic vinegar. I like balsamic vinegar because it's got a sweet, dark flavor to it as opposed to apple cider vinegar, but you can try that too. The one thing I will tell you you definitely want to do when you cook is experiment. I always like to take a recipe and make it my own by going through and trying some different things and different combinations with it. And you'll find out what really works for you and what tastes good. For me, and again, everybody's got their own thing. People will go through and say, "You're wrong, you can't do it." Hey, 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 it's cooking. Everybody has a little bit different taste and a little bit different flavor. So it's good to experiment and find out what works for you. What may be great for one person may taste like crap to somebody else, but it's what they like. So this is my style, and this is the way I kind of do with it. And so far, I haven't had too many complaints about the way I do it. And it's been from DC to Texas. So we'll come back and check on this in maybe about an hour and a half and see where we are temperature wise. All right, so guys, it's been 15 hours and a half that we actually put the pork shoulders in there. The other one was actually done a little bit quicker because it was a little bit smaller and it was down low. This is real hot, so I'm actually not going to pull all the way right now. I'm going to let it cool just a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys something real quick here. Let's look at this. Let's see how well this did. Right off the bone there. Hold it. Let's see. See how hot that is? But look at that smoke layer. That is clean off the bone, just like that. And that's woo. So we'll take our bear claws here and we'll just pull this stuff apart. Look at that. All that fat, all that gristle and everything has literally melted away, and what you're left with is this wonderful pork. Oh, look at that. Oh, Nelly. But I'm going to let this cool just a little bit. Now, you got the bark that's out here. And this part I actually love. This is almost like eating pork skins. But it's the rub. Woo! So hot. But this is the spice rub. Those brown sugars and things in there. Oh. That is heaven. See the smoke layer in there? That real dark red. See how that is? Oh. So, that's what it's like when you smoke with a propane smoker. It's tender, it's juicy, and what I do, and again, everybody's a little different, depending on what part of the country. I actually have my barbecue sauce that I make, which has got balsamic vinegar in it. It's got a little bit of a kick to it with the chipotle chili powders in there. But then I'll put some coleslaw on that, put that on a little bun, and it is really good. So, this is how I do it. It's not everybody's way, but hey, it's pretty good. I'm Mark Holmes. Oh, look at that. Just shred that stuff. Pulled pork. I'll see you.